Hello and welcome to a special Christmas edition of the Guitar Geek. I have flown back to the UK for this Christmas and I'm now in my parents' house in my old bedroom, and in this room was where I learned to play guitar, and sitting here was where I did it. The room's changed a bit. The decor is now a little bit more tasteful, adult maybe? Not adult, that's the wrong word. Grown up. And 23 years ago today, I received my first guitar as a Christmas present. And I remember my dad asking me in about November's time, son, I need to know, if you were to play guitar, would you want to play bass guitar or rhythm guitar or lead guitar? And I said, I think I'd need a lead guitar. Obviously they have more notes than a rhythm guitar. And so this Christmas came in 1993 and I got my first ever guitar. And about a year after that, I progressed and I got a second guitar, which was an Epiphone, which is also here in fact. I dug it out of the attic, and it's here in this case. And this is my second ever guitar, which I attached this number 31 thing to it, and some googly eyes, as you do. This is a Korean-made Epiphone LP100, I believe. And that's it, yeah, it's pretty knackered and relict, yeah. So that's the LP100, which was my second guitar, and I've actually told a couple of porcupines a few times and said that was my first guitar, but it honestly wasn't. My first guitar I swapped for a wah-wah pedal, which I think the wah-wah pedal was maybe a Frontline or something, definitely not a Crybaby, it was maybe a Frontline, but I wanted this pedal and the guy wanted a guitar, so we swapped, as you do. And at that point I had this new Epiphone, and therefore the guitar that was my first one didn't really mean that much to me. But then as the years passed I thought that was a mistake, because the wah pedal broke months, maybe weeks after I got it, and my guitar was long gone. Anyway, I decided to try and track it down, and through a series of asking friends of friends of friends, unbelievably I saw it for sale in a local online classifieds, I think on Facebook, and I contacted the lady that had it for sale and confirmed that she'd got this guitar from a certain person, because I knew this person had got it from another person, and basically it passed through I think maybe 5 or 6 different people, including a pawn shop style, I think it's cash converters or cash generators. And I managed to track it down, and I flew in yesterday to England, and here it is. This is my first ever guitar. It is a Hohner Rockwood LX90. That's it there. And it is a 3-tone Sunburst Strat copy. And yeah, it's relict would be the term these days. Knackered is the term my dad used. My dad offered to respray it for me and maybe touch up the spray paint, and I asked him not to. And here it is. This is my first ever guitar, and I had to buy it back. I bought it back for £25, and because of the scratches and dents and all the stuff that's gone on with it, and also because it's missing a string. I haven't plugged it in, I have no way of testing it, and it's missing a string, but the volume pot works, as in it goes around. The first tone does nothing, and the second tone also does nothing. It's got some springs in it, at least for the whammy, and I have no idea what it's made of. What I will say is the neck feels very chunky, but also I'd say it's probably a thick C. I don't know, but it's all stock, as we would say now. It's the original guitar, and that's my first ever guitar. So I'm going to put it back together and, most importantly, put some new strings on it and see what it sounds like. And yeah, very excited. Someone's actually done a touch-up job there, and there was some black paint. But yeah, that's my Hohner LX90 Rockwood first ever guitar that I received and played for the first time in this room 23 years ago, the beginning of my journey. Yeah, so Merry Christmas, and see you in the new year. Bye bye.